This is a video that I have been so looking forward to making. Just the other day, we surpassed a big number, 30,000 Disney enthusiasts sharing in the magic together. I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am for the future and how thankful I am for you being a part of it with me. If you had told me 2 years ago that 30,000 friends would be joining our community, I wouldn't have believed you. I would have said, no, I don't know about that. That seems like maybe 10 years away, 15 years away, but now it feels like the sky is the limit. Whether you've been here since day one or you just joined us today, hi, I'm Michael, by the way. Thank you so much for joining in this adventure with me. I truly appreciate you being a part of it with me, and today to celebrate, I've got some extremely exciting news. Now, you know me, when I'm trying to schedule an adventure, I have to make sure I book the flights, book those hotels, and make sure that I schedule time off work. Almost as if it was meant to happen. I was talking with a friend of mine, and he found something on April 17th, 2019. In my opinion, it is the best deal I have ever seen for a special Disney resort. On top of all of that, it's a resort that I have never been to before. Actually, technically, I have been to it before. I checked with my mom. I had been when I was like 4 or 5 years old, but as far as I can remember, I have never been before. Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready for this announcement? I don't know if you're ready. All right. Drum roll, please. In a few weeks, we are going to the one, the only, the original Disneyland. That feels amazing to say. It really, really does. It's been over 3 years since I've been back to the original park, and I am excited beyond words. I've known for a little while now that I wanted to get back to Disneyland. I spent a lot of time on the Disney Cruise Line and at Walt Disney World. I've got to get back to that original park because I love it, and this time I wanted to make it more of a complete Disney experience. The last time I was at Disneyland, it was 3 years ago with my brother and sister, and I think we stayed at the Best Western. It was one right outside of the property. Super convenient. I love the continental breakfast, and the ability to walk out of your room, across the street, and be at Disneyland was really nice. Even though it was really nice, this time I wanted to do something extra special for many reasons, which I will get into momentarily, but I wanted to stay at one of the 3 Disneyland resorts. So in addition to going back to Disneyland in California, I am overjoyed to announce that we are staying at the one, the only, the Disneyland Hotel. I am just so incredibly excited about this. Steakhouse 55, Goofy's Kitchen, those pools right outside, and when I say you can roll out of bed to Disneyland, I mean roll out of bed. Like, you wake up, you just kind of roll, and oh, I'm on the Matterhorn. That's what this is going to be. Now, this is all extremely exciting, beyond words. Can't wait to share it all with you, and I'm already hopping up and down in my chair, but the real question that you may have, Michael, what is the timeline? To give you some context, over the past 2 months, I have been trying to book a flight that would be perfect for getting off of work and staying at a hotel, trying to find different hotels, just trying to find something that would be the most convenient. I've probably booked 4 different sets of flights over the past 4 months trying to find the perfect time. Now, when I talk about finding the perfect timeline, what am I referring to? Because Disneyland isn't going anywhere. Of course, I'm talking about the brand new, soon-to-be open Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, a place that I have been looking forward to for years. Yes, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is one of the big reasons why I'm going back to Disneyland, but there are so many other new things that I want to see and experience with you, like the Incredicoaster and Mission Breakout, never seen it before, along with several new experiences, and of course, get back to some great dining. As I was looking to book this adventure, I wanted to be sure that I had access to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and as you may know, Disney is limiting the number of people who can go into the land. You have to have a specific ticket. This is all about crowd control. Otherwise, we would never move. It would just be total standstill in the park the entire time. So there's a special ticketed system that they're using to help crowd control. Now, there's no guarantee that you'll get a ticket once Disney announced this ticketing system. They have not announced it at the time of filming. And I wanted to make sure that when we went, we could go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And the only way to make sure that you could go is by staying at one of the Disneyland hotels. As soon as I heard about this, I went on the Disneyland website to look at the Disneyland hotels, and every single one was way outside of my price range. I'm talking 2 or 3 times outside of my price range. So I started to look at some of the good neighbor hotels like the Best Western and several others, and then my friend Gordon found an amazing deal which I grabbed at the perfect time. And now it's time for the moment of truth, the moment you have been waiting for. What are those dates? When are we going to Disneyland and Star Wars Galaxy's Galaxy's Edge. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am overjoyed to tell you that we will be going to Disneyland, the Disneyland Hotel, and seeing Star Wars Galaxy's Edge on the opening weekend. May 30th to June 4th, we're going to Disneyland. I'm beyond excited. The excitement level just went. We are going to be some of the very first to experience Star Wars Galaxy's Edge ever. I am overjoyed beyond words, cannot wait. In addition to all of that excitement, there are several restaurants that I want to try for the very first time, and some, like the Blue Bayou, that I want to go back to. The Blue Bayou, for those who don't know, has my favorite steak of all time, and we're gonna see if it stacks up to how I remember it. In addition, I'm hoping to try, thanks to recommendations from friends, Goofy's Kitchen, Trader Sam's, and Carthy Circle. And let's not forget about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge food and merchandise as well. Ronto's Roasters, I want to see the smelter droid and the space meat. I also want to go to Oga's Cantina, looks amazing. I want to see Captain Rex, Doc Ondors, it goes on and on, Docking Bay 7, and the lightsabers, the merchandise. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. It all starts on May 30th, 2019. It's going to be here before you know it. Let me know in the comments below what you are most excited about. Do you want to see Smuggler's Run? Try Oga's Cantina? Can't wait to hear about the merchandise, or maybe a non-Star Wars thing like Incredicoaster or Mission Breakout, and I'm looking for suggestions for different food items and restaurants to try at Disneyland. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. I'm looking forward to all of our future adventures together. Until next time, have a magical day.